Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Pastor Eric Brown. Happy Thursday. I pray the Lord is blessing you real good right now. Look, I just want to bring you a word today, something to help encourage you, help you along your way. And that word today is, if I must, I'll wait. Can I tell you, we live in a world and in a society where everything is geared to getting it fast. We got to express this, express that, high speed pickups, high speed internet. We got a lot of things that enable us to get what we want real fast. But can I tell you, sometimes when it comes to the things of the Lord, sometimes you just got to wait. You know, we want an on time God, but we want even more than that. We don't want just an on time God. We want a before time God. But again, sometimes you just got to wait. I'm reminded of the story of this man by the name of Jairus. He was a ruler in the synagogues, and he came to Jesus, and he came to Jesus, and he began to implore him to come with him to his house, because his daughter lay there sick, and he wanted Jesus to come and lay hands on his daughter. And Jesus, having compassion on him, said, I'll go. And so they started on the journey. But as it would be, Jesus was popular, and crowds came around and gathered around and were thronging around him. And can I tell you, you can't walk as fast in a crowd as you can by yourself. But Jesus was making his way. But in that crowd, there came a woman crawling up. There came an interruption. There came a woman crawling up that had a need, and she touched the hem of Jesus' garment over there in Mark chapter 5. And that caused Jesus to stop to see who touched him. And then when he found out who it was, he took time to minister to that same woman. But she had a need also. Can I tell you, that interruption caused Jesus to stop? But I just believe that Jairus had in his heart that if I must, I'll wait. The Bible said, they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. And I believe Jairus' strength was being renewed. But then here comes some bad news. While Jesus was stopped, while the progress was not going forward to get to Jairus' house, there came someone from Jairus' house, and they gave him the bad news that your daughter is dead. Don't trouble the master. Can I tell you that even though that news was bad, don't you try to tell me to put an expiration date on my miracle. My miracle doesn't have an expiration date. Don't you try to put one. Don't you try to impose one. I am waiting on the Lord. I have made up in my mind that if I must, I'll wait. And because I waited, I just believe God is going to do something good for me. And sure enough, Jesus said, don't be discouraged. Don't be afraid. Just believe. And I'm here to tell you that they kept on the journey. Jairus had made up in his mind that if I must, I will wait. And when they got to the house, there was the traditional Jewish weeping and wailing over someone that had passed. And Jesus asked the question, why is all this commotion going on? And Jesus said, because I asked this because this little girl is only asleep. And the people laughed at him, and Jesus put all them naysayers out of the room. There will be some people that will look at you waiting as a sign of weakness. There will be some people that look at your waiting as a sign of foolishness. There will be some people that will look at your waiting as a sign of misplaced trust. But don't you grow weary. Just wait, I say, on the Lord. And Jesus took the heavy hitters with him. He took Peter, James, and John and the parents, and they went in the room of the little girl. And Jesus began to speak to her, and he said, Talitha, come. Talitha, come. And that meant little girl. Little girl. And he said, little girl, get up. And when he said, little girl, get up, can I tell you, it was worth the wait, because that little girl got up and she was restored and the miracle was done. Well, I'm just here to tell somebody, what is your miracle? What is your miracle that you've been waiting on? What is your miracle that you've been believing for? What is your miracle that you've been praying for? What is your miracle that looks like it took so long that everybody's forgot why you were even praying? People have forgotten what you even asked God for, but you never forgot, because you had made up in your mind that if I must, I will wait. But I'll never stop believing. I'll never stop hoping. I'll never stop looking toward the hills from whence cometh my help. I will wait on the Lord. I will be of good courage, and he will strengthen my heart. Can I tell you? The wait will be worth it, because in the end you will win. You will get the victory. You will see the mighty hand of God move. You have already humbled yourself unto the mighty hand of God, and the mighty hand of God will never fail you. If you must, wait, because it'll sure enough be worth it. Look, you have a blessed day. Have an awesome day. Know the Lord is nigh. He cometh. And he's going to bring healing. He's going to bring deliverance. And he's going to bring the victory. You have a great day. Peace.